Yeah, and I think it's also like these problems can move around. So another example of a wicked problem before we move on to the last category of worry is, illness diagnoses, for example. That's a wicked problem because, for some element there are little things you can do about it, but, there are smart people helping you out with it. In the moments, maybe you can't do anything about it if it's you who's been diagnosed with something or your loved one's been diagnosed with something. It's a wicked problem because it's extremely upsetting, it's extremely worrying, but it's way, way, way more complicated than something you can necessarily, you can maybe do bits to do with it. You can change your diet or eat healthier or obviously listen to what doctors are telling you to do, but you can't necessarily fundamentally change the whole thing. So it's a really difficult thing to challenge. It's a really difficult thing to fight up against.
A really strong example. I think, just to be real with you lot, and Adam, you can choose if you want to keep this in or not, but Adam and I have both gone through a very similar experience in the last 12 months with someone very close to us, both of us, that have been diagnosed with cancer, struggled, battled through it. The person close to me still going through it, okay, and thankfully for Adam, that sort of chapter is relatively closed now, which is wonderful and really positive news. But we owe it to everyone just to be open and vulnerable, because that's what we encourage. So we speak about it, and Adam and myself, we speak about this quite a lot, all right? And it's great because it makes me feel better, and hopefully it makes Adam feel better. So that just illustrates the importance of open communication and vulnerability. Do it, show what people might consider a weakness, and the people that do consider it a weakness, this ain't a place for you, all right? Because it's not, all right? You have to be able to talk openly, honestly about these things. But the fact that you just said that sort of, from diagnosis, whatever it is, to sort of treatment plans or recovery programs, that is such a wicked problem. You're so right to put it in that category, because yes, there's things we can do in our lifestyle to make sure that we live a happy, healthy life. But for my example, the person close to me that is going through it lived as a consummate healthy lifestyle,
healthy.
So this is something that has happened to her in a way that is so unfair,
obviously,
and so undeserving. Not that anyone deserves it. You wouldn't wish it upon anyone, honestly. But so for that person in my life, it's been something that she's had to deal with and process and continues to challenge and battle with. And she's doing amazingly, just absolutely amazingly. Such an inspiration to me, and how she operates. It's truly wonderful. But the things we can control is how we support them, and how they support themselves, and how they look after their mental well-being. That is a massive thing to say. But the wickedness of the problem is, it is in the hands of those professionals to help and support, which they've also been just incredible at. Incredible. So I think that is probably one of the realest ways we can talk about a wicked problem, because you're so right. And it affects millions and millions and millions of us, even if it's not now, today, tomorrow, in the future. This is something we're going to have to deal and battle with. So thank you for bringing it up. Very important.
It's like, it is so hard to say, and someone who's, this was not, you never expect these experiences. These are kind of the things that come at you and they surprise you, and they're fundamentally scary and shocking. It is so easy to say, you can't do anything about it, don't worry about it. It doesn't work like that.
No.
But we need
You can't avoid the issue.
Exercise a little bit of control over our worry system in these moments, because otherwise we are going to lose ourselves in it.
Spot on.
And it's so important, because it's so easy to lose yourself in it, to lose yourself in that despair, in that fear. It is so important for us in those moments to do this stuff.
100%.
Even though it's hard, even though it's difficult.
It's the moments we need it the most.
Exactly.
When it's hardest to do it, they're the moments we need it the most.
Because you can get lost in it.
Yeah.
And it
will get you.
It will get you. And just know that there are people, the medicine's improving all the time, help is improving all the time, the doctors have been so fantastic, and there's so many, this is a whole different episode about this stuff. But yeah, it's a wicked problem.
Maybe we'll do one, because I think it's one, it's not just prevalent in our lives, okay, which gives us an avenue and a route into the conversation, but it's prevalent in hundreds of thousands and millions of lives. There'll be kids that we coach and deliver to where they're going through a similar experience. So I think we owe it to them to do an episode about it. I really do.
No, sure.
There we go. That's a bit of admin chat in the podcast.
Admin chat in the podcast. There you go.
Welcome.
A peek behind the curtain.